Hey guys, how y'all doing? Today I am filming my July favorites. I have some very exciting favorites as I do every month. I feel like that's a saying I say all the time. Most people are like, oh, this month just flew by. I'm always like, I have exciting favorites. But you guys know me in products. I do get really excited over good makeup and just beauty products in general. And overall, it's been a good month. I don't want to be the typical person that says that this month has flew by, but between juggling, two jobs, my boyfriend and we had our anniversary this month, just to give you guys the typical what I did this month recap. And the 4th of July, it's just been kind of hectic, but it's been fun and it's been good. And I'm really excited to share these products. A lot of these are actually pretty new. I haven't talked about them at all. So anyway, let's get on into it. Let's start with the makeup-y bits. Usually I like to start with the non-makeup-y bits, but today we're going to start with the makeup-y bits. Lorac Pro 2 palette. OMG, I have just been so obsessed with this. And it's really weird because I was kind of on the fence about buying this, believe it or not. Like, I really wanted it, but I didn't know if I could justify the price because the colors aren't colors I would typically go for. I really love Rosé and Mocha here. I knew that those were going to be shades that I would use a lot of, but looking at the rest of the palette, I was like, is this going to be my thing, or is it just going to be like typical cool tone shadows for me, where it's like I just kind of go in and out of phases with it? But no, I really have been highly enjoying this, and I've been pretty much gravitating towards it every day. I say that today when I don't have it on, but trust me, I have been using this a lot. I think there's just such a multitude of looks you can create with this, and I think it pairs so nicely with the Lorac Pro 1, which is something I really enjoy. I really like it when there are palettes that, kind of come out consecutively that have the same idea, for example, the Naked palettes, but I really like it when they work well together. So if I'm to go do a wedding, or if I'm doing some type of a makeup, I can put this palette, the Lorac Pro 1, into my train case, which I now have hanging out back there, and I'm good to go. I really do not need anything else because it's like they are meant to be together, and I have everything that I would ever need. It's just beautiful. I love this palette. If you're thinking about it, if you're kind of on the fence about it like I was, I really recommend picking it up. Worst thing is you return it because you just aren't into it, but I promise you, if you give it a couple of tries, you will really enjoy it. Another eye product, I have about 3 eye products here and then 2 lip products. The Mally Volumizing Mascara. I just did a Mally brand overview video. I filmed it and edited it. It's just sort of my overall, opinions and thoughts on Mally stuff. If you guys are really interested in me putting that up, please leave it in the comments and I'll put that on like the top of my uploading list. But I do really like this mascara. It builds a lot of volume. It builds pretty good length. It has just a really nice wand to it, which I think is what I like about it most. It's nothing fancy. It's just a typical wand with natural bristles that spiral around it, and it works really good. I think it's very comparable to the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, so if you have that, I don't think you necessarily need this, or if you just don't feel like you want to spend the money on the Mally Mascara, go for the L'Oreal Voluminous, especially the Full Definition one, the L'Oreal Voluminous Full Definition. I don't notice much of a difference. Granted, I don't currently have the L'Oreal one to really do a comparison. I should. That'd be a good video to kind of compare the two. I just remember the Full Definition from L'Oreal and remembering that it's just very similar to this. But yeah, if you're looking for something that really builds volume, really gives you intense, almost false eyelash kind of appearance lashes, try this out, or try the L'Oreal one because they're really good. And then moving on to an eyeliner that I've really been liking. This is the L'Oreal Lacquer Liner. This is just in the shade Blackest Black. I am obsessed with this gel eyeliner. I love this so much more than the Essence one, which a lot of people tend to rave about. And I just find that the finish is just beautiful. It's a really nice, true, really intense matte black. And it lasts, like it says, for like 24 hours. It lasts forever. It really will not come off until you're ready to take it off. It's very difficult to remove, but I like that. And I just really, there's nothing about this gel eyeliner that I don't like. For me, the Essence one that a lot of people tend to rave about, it skipped on my lash line. It didn't apply eyeliner evenly. I just had a lot of issues with it. But with this, I don't. It's just good, and it's not very expensive. It came with a little brush that I actually do like. It's just kind of one of those typical kind of like rounded off synthetic eyeliner brushes. But I do really like this. Everything down to the packaging. It's very sleek. It's definitely a product that I'd be happy to throw on my kit. And the lighting is changing so dramatically. Alright, so sorry for the intense lighting change. The sun is going in and out of the clouds, and it's coming back out again, so now things will start looking good. Yeah. Alright, but anyway, love that eyeliner. Let's move on to lip products. The first first one here is from Clinique. This is the Clinique Chubby Stick Intense Moisturizing Lip Color Balm in the shade number 3, Mightiest Maraschino is I think how you pronounce that. I know it's a type of cherry, like the little cherries that they put in like Shirley Temples and stuff, but I suck at pronouncing certain words. So anyway, it is a very, very vibrant red color. It is gorgeous. It is just so pretty. I wore this during my moving vlog. It was what I was wearing on the 4th of July, so you guys can go watch that video to kind of see what it looks like on. But I got a lot of compliments on that color. This is it. Another thing about this I've realized is I really like it almost as a stain. So I'll just kind of like pat it on my lips and then blot a couple of times with a tissue, and it leaves a really nice, you know, kind of pinky red stain behind, but it doesn't make my lips look chapped. And just by itself, it's so intense, really full pigmented color, and I'm just really obsessed with it. Doesn't really have much of a scent. I couldn't remember if it did or not, but and I also like how it twists up. Like, I think that that's really nice too. It's retractable. So anyway, I would definitely recommend that. And then my last makeup product and my final kind of awesome lip product, this is the MAC Luster Glass in the shade Fluster Rose. This is one of those colors that seriously found its way at the very bottom of my little pink lip gloss drawer, and I just completely forgot I had it. I pulled it out and I was like, I have that? Like, ugh. It was a very, like, exciting day, but at the same time, I was like, gosh, Kylie, like, really? But it's so pretty. It's just this gorgeous pink that isn't going to show up probably true on camera. It's like a pink that has kind of a purpley silver iridescence to it. It's not very shimmery. It's not super glittery. I also really love that it has a brush as opposed to, like, a sponge tip, because I really like brush applicators on lip glosses. I just think it feels nicer. It's just a really nice color. It just adds a really nice pinky glow to the lips. I think that's what I love about it. It almost makes your lips look like they're glowing. It's just absolutely beautiful. I know the Luster Glass formulation does not get talked about a lot. A lot of people talk about MAC lipsticks and then sometimes the lip glosses, but definitely the Luster Glass. Give it a try. It is kind of sticky like a typical MAC lip gloss, but the finish of it is just so beautiful. So yeah, again, this is Fluster Rose from that. Let's move on to some skincare bits. The first thing I have to show you here is this Garnier product that's a little bit oily, so I'm going to be careful about how I hold it. This is the Garnier Clean Plus Nourishing Cleansing Oil. Says it's for dry skin. I right now have a pretty combination, maybe leaning a little bit on the oily side of things type of skin. My skin changes throughout the year. I get dry in the winter, oilier in the summer. Not, you know, anything too different. I love this stuff. Like, and it's so weird because I thought that I was never going to be interested in cleansing oils. I know the MAC Cleanse Off Oil has been super popular. I know that cleansing oils are just starting to kind of become the rage again with like cleansing balms and anything that kind of emulsifies and takes off your makeup. But compared to makeup wipes, and you guys know how much I love my Maybelline Clean Express makeup wipes, this is just so much better. I really feel like I get a more thorough clean on my skin, which is weird because it's an oil and I would never imagine putting an oil all over my skin, especially because my skin is so acne prone. But I find that I'm breaking out less now that I'm using this. Weird, so weird. And it's not expensive at all. I know some cleansing oils can be really pricey, but this isn't. I find that it works really well. Like I said, it doesn't seem to clog my pores at all. It really seems to actually cleanse out my pores and, like I said, reduce the amount of breakouts I have. Granted, I don't use this alone as my standalone cleanser. I just use this as my makeup remover, and then I'll follow up with my CeraVe foaming facial wash. But the cool thing is, now that I've been using this, I have to use just the tiniest amount of my face wash, like maybe a little bit larger than like a pea sized, and that really just sort of helps to remove any, you know, makeup residue that might have been on my face from this, or, you know, just any sort of gunk that may be left over. And then I have a really fresh, clean face that is so much cleaner than when I use makeup wipes and then my CeraVe facial wash. So I love this. If you guys haven't tried this, give it a try because it's so inexpensive, and I promise that you'll like it. And then a face mask that I've been really enjoying that I just randomly picked up at Sally's Beauty. I almost never go to Sally's Beauty. You guys know I work at Ulta, so I have like no need to go there. But I was really needing a new face mask because I ran out of my favorite Bliss one, which was such a sad day. The last day that I got to use that mask. It was just, oh, I could just feel my heart breaking. So I needed a new one because I went through a phase about the middle of July where my skin was just horrendous. Like, I mean, to some people maybe it wouldn't be so bad, but for me, I was having definitely like a bad skin month almost, because I was just breaking out all over my forehead. I was getting lots of clogged pores right around here, and given the fact that I use so many, you know, really good skincare products, you guys know that I use Paula's Choice and I really, really love her products. I have not experienced breakouts like that in a long time, and I don't know if it was just stress related, if it was that I was just wearing a lot of makeup, because I've worn a lot of makeup this month, like more than I normally do, and that's just because I've been working so much. So, you know, obviously, I don't have as many days to just kind of chill at home and go makeup free. I don't know if it's just a combination of everything, but I was just breaking out a lot. As soon as I started using this, and as soon as I started using this, I noticed a huge reduction in my breakouts, and now my skin, I feel, is very clear. I have some little spots here that are just kind of healing. They're not actually like active breakouts. They're just sort of like fading away, which is really awesome. And then I tried a new moisturizer this month as well, but I'm not going to be talking about that in this video because I'm going to be doing a separate review on that stuff here soon. I still want to try it out for about one more week to get my full opinion on it. But anyway, that's some moisturizer in combination with these are the only thing that I really changed up, and then all of a sudden my skin has just been amazing. As to what the actual product is, now that I've blabbed on for about 2 minutes, this is the Beyond Belief ABH, which stands for Alpha Beta Hydroxy Reveal, Refresh, and Refine Pore Purifying Clay Mask. I'll sort of show you guys this because there's a lot of different names on there. So anyway, this is what it looks like. You can find this at Sally's. They have this whole Beyond Belief line, and it's very inexpensive. I think this was $8, like $7.99, and that's without a Sally's card. So if you had a Sally's card, I think it was like $1 or $2 cheaper. This is an amazing mask. It really dries quickly. It doesn't over dry my skin like a lot of clay masks do. I have one from Freeman that I like, but it is just so freaking drying. And even though I'm starting to have a little bit more oily skin, I still don't like how drying the Freeman mask is. This isn't so drying. It smells really wonderful. It's not overly fragranced. Like, I don't really feel like they just stuck tons of synthetic fragrances in this. It's just nice and kind of natural. It's just awesome. I really have noticed that it really draws out any of the impurities in my skin. And it just was a great replacement to my Bliss mask. The reason I didn't buy the Bliss one, because it's so expensive, but $8, I can definitely justify that. I'm gonna get lots of uses out of this. I've already used it twice and I just love it, which, you know, I'm putting in my favorites video. I know I've only used it twice, but with a mask, it's not like something I'm using every night. I just use it once a week. So I really like it. Like I said, I think I have noticed a big difference in my skin with this, and it just works well. So anyway, the claims on it are to purify, revitalize, and give your skin a glow, and I would totally agree with that. If you have clogged pores, if you feel like your skin just needs some major TLC, give this a try. It's really, really great and really inexpensive, and I haven't heard anything about it. Finally, moving on to some hair products. I actually have a shampoo and conditioner here for you. As you guys may know, Ulta's having a huge clearance event. It's sort of like dwindling out now, but for the past couple of weeks, a lot of stuff has been going on clearance, and some stuff that they had, at least at my Ulta, were these little mini Bricado shampoos and conditioners. So there's like the lovely little clearance stickers on there that look so nice. The shampoo is the Cloud9 Miracle Repair Shampoo. I love this so much that I went and I bought a liter of it. Ulta was having their liter sale, so I decided to give it a try, and yeah, I bought the liter, which wasn't too expensive, only $15.99. Now it probably is a lot more expensive. I think it's like a $40 shampoo. But I love this stuff. I have noticed a big difference in my hair. As you guys know, I love Agave Hair Care. They are probably still one of my favorites, but I just don't have the money to spend $25 on a shampoo right now and $25 on a conditioner. I really wish that I did, but you know, Bryce and I, we've had so many different moving expenses with security deposits, and then we have rent coming up, and you guys know how it is. Bills suck. Anyway, so I just can't afford it right now. So I decided to try this. This was actually only 47 cents, which was awesome. And I really like it. I find that for my really like damaged, really over processed hair, this has been amazing, but it's not so moisturizing that it leaves my hair flat, because you guys know I have kind of short hair now, and anything that is too moisturizing will just weigh it down, and then I'll have like no volume and it'll get really greasy really fast. This doesn't do that. It cleanses well, but it doesn't seem to overstrip or over moisturize. It's just good. It's also sulfate free, so for my color treated hair, it's awesome. It's not stripping my color. I love this stuff. have. Really happy that I bought the liter because I've been using it a lot. And then the conditioner that I've been using is the Vibra Color Fade Prevent Conditioner. This stuff is really cool, and the reason I like it is because I find that it really does moisturize my hair, but again, the same thing, it doesn't over moisturize to the point where I feel like my hair is getting weighed down. I don't know, I mean, this color they're having right now is from Garden. It's one of their intense red colors, and I find that it's lasting really well. Now, I don't know if that's a combination of just the hair dye itself and this. I don't feel like my hair color's been fading out, so maybe this is a good fade prevent conditioner. I don't know. I just really like the way it moisturizes my hair. It's kind of got a weird consistency. I can't really show you guys, but it starts out kind of as like this white kind of gel almost, and then when you rub it in between your hands, it turns into like a cream, which is really cool. And then you just, you know, put it through your hair. I usually just leave it in for about a minute or two and then rinse it out. My hair just feels really nice. I think my hair is really soft. I feel like it's got a lot of shine to it. I feel like I've just been having really good hair days. And something on top of that I think is helping that is I purchased this Nexus Mousse Plus Superior Hold Volumizing Foam. There's a look at it there. And I do feel like this has been giving me really good volume. With my short hair, it's kind of been a struggle kind of learning how to deal with it, which is weird because I've had it now for a while, but I just started to not like it. Like, I kind of went through this crisis about a month ago where I was like, I just want my long hair back. And I think it was because I just wasn't happy with the way I was looking. But I really feel like this stuff has given me so much better hair days. And it's really expensive. Again, I don't really have the money to be spending on really expensive hair care. I really have to keep my costs down. So I found this in the little kind of like travel section. So it's just sort of a try me size. The full size is a lot larger, but this was only, I think, $2.99. And I really do feel like it gives my hair nice volume. It's kind of hard for me to show you guys, but I really do feel like my hair has been nice and volumized. It doesn't make my hair sticky. Like, I can go through my roots and I don't feel product up there, which is what I really like, but I can tell that my hair is just looking so much nicer, so much cleaner, and just more, like, it's more professionally styled, which I really like. So yeah, if you have short hair or kind of shorter hair and you're not using a volumizing mousse, give it a try, especially this one. This is really, really good. It says it creates weightless volume for a gorgeously full look that lasts. I would totally agree. I've just been using about a golf ball size of this, and then I just run it through my roots and I just blow dry it, and I feel like my hair looks a lot better than it did when I used to not use this. So I'm a big fan of this, and if you have hair around my length or shorter, definitely give this a try. I've never been a big volumizing mousse person ever in my life. My hair was just needing something, so I tried it, and I'm so happy I did. And that is it. Sorry that this was kind of long. I try to make these videos short, but they just never end up very short. I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know if you've tried any of these products, what your thoughts are, and just let me know a couple of your favorites, like what you've really been enjoying this month. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for giving me an awesome month again, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.